guys? How we all doing today? It's Sticky here with the Sticky's Cabana. What the hell was that? But anyway,
hot dogs!
Well, see, once again, man. But yeah, we're going to go over our podcast here.
Hot dogs!
Man, I'm going to have to check that out, ain't we?
Hot
Yeah,
dogs!
let's go check this out.
Welcome to the Glizness, man.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah.
We're a local fresh hot dog cart operating out of Columbia. We're going to be posted up at Sticky's, though, if that's all right with you.
Absolutely. Always
All right,
looking forward to doing it. Yeah.
Gonna get a dog?
Yeah, absolutely. Please.
All right.
Yeah.
We got a quarter-pound all-beef dogs for you. See if we can get the bun open.
Yeah. A little sticky.
Little sticky. That's how we like them around here.
Absolutely. Well, that's a big dog. It's a big wiener. Yeah.
You know, I don't hear that often, so I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah. Looks great, man. Appreciate it. Wow, that hot dog was awesome, wasn't it?
I didn't get one.
It's out there. You better hurry up and get out there.
Well, who's got him out there?
Glizness.
The Glizness.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. Yeah. You have to check them out. They'll be at the Cabana a lot this year.
I can get one for each hand, right?
Yes, you can. So, guys, this is Sticky here with Sticky's Cabana. This is episode 5, part 1 of episode 5. And today we're going to do talk to one of our sponsors that we had last year at the Cabana. Would y'all mind introducing yourselves?
Hi, my name's Steve.
Yeah, I know better than that.
My name's Dustin from Ghost Media Entertainment.
My name's Zelda from Zelda's World of Music.
We do interviews often.
Yeah.
You obviously knew that because you're into house during every episode.
Sticky in the house.
Sticky into house.
Yeah.
But yeah, we interview bands from around the world.
Yeah.
Through Ghost Media Entertainment, and she's my co-host, and she just brings the life to the whole party. So, we kind of got talking, and she's like, "Dad, can I do something by myself?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we started Zelda's World of Music. We started it off, did a couple interviews and stuff like that, and then life happened, so we had to put a pause on everything. But she'll be back up in February.
But you're looking forward to that, aren't you? Yeah? And what all do you do in your interviews?
What do you mean you need help?
I don't remember what we did.
You ask questions, you interview bands.
What he said.
What he said.
Yeah. So who's going to be your first band next month?
Lifeline.
Lifeline.
There you go.
Yep.
These
And then-
guys right
Right
here.
here. And there you
Yeah.
go.
Why are you pointing at me?
His band.
Yeah.
Well, I was helping manage Lifeline for a little bit. I'm no longer managing them, but I'm still helping them out as much as I can where they need it. So,
Absolutely, yeah.
helping manage their social media and kind of hook them up with some outside resources and things like that. But they, from the time that I started working with them to now, the improvement on everything that they've learned over the last,
last summer sometime.
So it was about 6 months ago.
Yeah, last summer sometime.
From the time that I met them and started helping them out until now, they've improved so much, and I'm super proud of them.
Oh, yeah.
So they don't really need me.
They've gone quite a ways.
They really have.
Yeah,
So,
they have. So talk about Ghost Media. What all y'all do?
what do you want to know?
Yes?
So Ghost Media Entertainment started up April 1st of last year. Originally, I started it up because there was a band. I'm not going to say their name because they're no longer together. There's a lot of controversy around them as of last summer. So they're really not important at this point. But I was really enjoying their music. I kept telling them, I need you guys to come to Missouri. And they said, find us a promoter, and we would be more than happy to come out and play for you in Missouri.
Yeah.
So I reached out to as many promoters that I could find in Missouri, and either they ignored me or they were jerks.
Yeah.
Like point blank, get out of my business.
We understand that.
Yeah. So I'm like, fine, I will just do it myself. So I started Ghost Media Entertainment. The first thing I did was I reached out to as many bands as possible that I could find. Of the Fallen out of Texas. I reached out to Heartsick out of Michigan. I reached out to I have them on a list. I went through them in our last interview, actually. I don't remember everybody off the top of my head, but, I asked them simple questions. What do you expect out of a promoter? What changes would you like to see in the industry? What is the number one thing that you hate in the industry? What is the number one thing that you want to see done differently? What can I do to stand out from other promoters? They gave me a lot of really good answers. I'll tell you right now, the number one thing that they hate in this industry is pay to play.
Yep.
So that is something
we will never
ever do, and something we will never do. I put on I think like 14 shows last year.
Yeah.
And even being a small time shows and working with local bands and trying to figure out how to do all of this stuff. Each band that I worked with, they made some sort of money, whether it was $20 or $100.
Yeah.
They made something. Something that I could make sure they at least had gas money.
That's the big thing. That's a lot of times that's a very important thing. Gas money. We heard from a band earlier this year the same thing. That hey, at least they get gas money, and that's awesome.
Yeah. They get gas money, and they get to be heard.
Yeah.
And they get to play different venues.
Yeah.
So yeah. As far as 2023 goes, I hadn't planned on doing any booking, but we are going to be going through some life changes. We're not going to talk about those today.
Yep.
But that may become a possibility.
Yeah.
Through 2023. I didn't plan on it because this area is really hard to book for. Just because it's the venues that we have in the area. They work with one specific promoter. Not talking bad on him or anything like that. He does a wonderful job. JPS Productions does a wonderful job. Watching him work with Lifeline and other bands that I'm close with, I love his style. I love the way he does things. All around great company.
Yeah.
From my observations.
But yeah, it is hard to get into a lot of venues around.
Yep. Except for Sticky's Cabana.
Yeah, that's right.
When you sell out the entire season in 6 days.
Yeah. Well, it just shows the demand. I mean, it's there. It's there for sure.
For sure. But yeah, we did all that. We do, like I said, we do our interviews. We're still working on getting them put up on all the different avenues, Spotify, things like that, which you'd given me some advice. I just haven't got around to do it yet.
It happened, yeah.
But we do a lot of sponsors for festivals and all kinds of stuff. We went from not knowing what we wanted to do almost 10 months ago to having, I think we're at like 3,400 followers right now.
Yeah, it's climbing quickly.
And we gain 50, 60 followers a day.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like much, but at the same time, it's a lot for just, still not knowing what I'm doing and trying to figure it out as I go. People they're attracted to
still
Ghost
cutting your
Media
teeth,
Entertainment.
basically, and it's still.
I mean,
growing.
yeah, we're still a baby. We're not even a year old yet.
Yeah.
When we work with companies like Total Deathcore and which they've got like 600,000 followers or something like that. They're huge, and we work hand in hand with them for certain events and promotions and stuff like that. And we get recognition. The Threshold is another one we work with. There's more, but I can't. My brain doesn't work like that.
Well, to go into the sponsor thing, I happened to see something that you guys are on a race car this year.
We are, TJ Masters from Masters Motorsports.
Yeah.
I work with him over at Cracker Barrel at the moment, and he brought the idea up to me, and we paid him our dues, and he put us on the race car. We'll be on there all season.
Really? You already did that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll show you a picture later.
Yeah, I saw it. It's neat.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's neat. Well, and to go along with the sponsor thing, you guys sponsored the Cabana last year as well.
We did. I was still kind of sad I wasn't able to produce a banner for you guys, but I mean, we're bringing shows out to you. I mean, we how many shows did I book with you this year already?
Oh shoot, yes,
like 10. I think we got 10. We're bringing a band up.
The answer to your query.
No,
we're bringing a band up from Texas. We got an artist coming from Michigan. We booked a lot of shows with Lifeline. And we send
And those
people,
Lifeline ones will bring in other bands, and
we're sending people to you all the time. And even through our life changes throughout this year, we're still gonna be sending people to you.
Oh yeah,
so
for sure. So what made you all decide that you wanted to work with the Cabana?
Well, honestly, when we first got started, I reached out to a lot of different venues to kind of get familiar with them, and you're the only one that reached back out.
Yeah.
You said, come on out, check out the property, and let's see what we can do to work together.
Yeah.
And
that was the first time we went out there.
That was the first time we went out there. Actually, the first time we went out there, you said, come visit me, and then you ended up giving me, 10 pounds of deer meat and
probably
some
more
fish.
than that at first. Yeah.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
So, which we still have some we have one paddlefish left.
One paddlefish left, yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It is.
Yeah. Zelda's like, yes.
It's so yummy.
We need
And
to have it.
Zelda can attest, the Cabana is a very family-friendly environment.
Yeah.
And
Something a lot of venues aren't.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Well, they're not family. A lot of venues aren't family friendly, but they recognize children.
They do.
Do you want to talk about your first concert you ever went to?
Yeah. My first concert, I was 5 years old. We
We're at
saw
20 Monroe Live in Grand Rapids,
we saw
Michigan.
Papa Roach, Bad Wolves.
Asking Alexandria. And there was one more band we can never
We
think of.
can never think of that.
I don't
That's
remember.
that's an interesting concert for your first one.
Yeah. So what we
Papa
do?
Roach, Bad Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we do when we go to big concerts like that, if it's not in a like an amphitheater style concert, it's an indoor concert, we push our way to the front and we go all the way to the left or to the right. Security usually has a couple people at the ends, and then they have the people in the front. So we make sure security knows we're there.
Yeah.
That way, if in a situation where it gets rowdy, hand a child over to security, hop the fence, and work our way back to the back or something. And they've always been accommodating. Every show we've been to, they've always been accommodating to the kids.
Now, that was a heck of a concert for the first one. I know what my first one was. You want to know? 1982, I saw Prince.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. My mom took me to see Prince. I was young. Yeah. I don't think I was 5. No, I was 7. So, yeah.
What was Zachry's first concert? Was it the same lineup, wasn't it? Papa Roach, Bad Wolves, Falling in Reverse.
That was a first big concert I went to. In Zachary.
Yeah, it was at Azura Amphitheater.
And it was also Zep.
Zeffy wasn't there.
wasn't
So Zachry's he's our 6-year-old.
Yeah.
When he was 5 last year, we took him out to Azura Amphitheater to go see Falling in Reverse. His favorite band is Falling in Reverse, but he's absolutely obsessed with Ronnie Radke.
Yeah.
Why, I don't know. But probably because he sings about vampires and zombies and stuff like that. And that's
Makes
just...
him,
And he loves
He
his
is
music.
definitely an interesting stage presence.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Ronnie, I got to see him at Warped Tour.
Well,
I
back then
was-
compared to now, is completely different.
Yeah. But I was chaperoning 4 young teenage girls, my daughter, my fiance's daughter, and 2 of their friends. And, here I am, 47 years old, with 4 teenage females at, I forget, Riverport Amphitheater. And they're all wanting to go here, there. And I'm trying to keep track of these girls in this mob scenario, because there was the main stage and 3 side stages.
Should have had some leashes. Yeah.
The backpacks.
Yeah,
with
the backpack
with the teddy bears
put
on
the
them.
cord on it.
But yeah, Ronnie was one that they all 4 wanted to see, and I'm like, thank you, God.
Yeah.
I've got all 4 girls in one place at one time. Awesome.
Yeah.
It was an interesting performance.
So we have a viewer asked question that we have to, it's one of our patrons that come out to the Cabana. And one question that we have to ask on everybody is, why do they sell 100 fish sticks in a bag, but not 100 mozzarella sticks in a bag. The silence is deafening.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Our food service guy doesn't know.
No.
I mean, at the bar that I work, they do sell 100 mozzarella sticks in a bag.
Yeah,
They do.
They do, huh?
And I put them in a bucket, and then I fry them up 5 at a time.
Yeah.
But, so I mean, they do. They just don't sell them to the public.
No, the public's just SOL.
Yeah.
You know?
And I can imagine the mozzarella sticks with the price of dairy right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But we like fish sticks.
Yeah, I
We
agree.
love fish sticks.
Well, I think we eat 100 fish sticks with our family of 7 in one sitting.
I could see that.
Yeah.
So, Zelda, do you prefer the fish sticks or do you like the mozzarella sticks better?
It's a hard one. They're
Yeah,
both
I
so
like
good.
both of them.
Yeah.
So she would probably buy a bag of 100 of each and just have at it.
Mow out. Yeah.
I don't know if you could eat 100
No.
mozzarella sticks. You'd be backed up for weeks.
Yeah, you're not going for a while. Yeah.
She doesn't even know what that means, and
No.
she's still agreeing with us.
So, what do y'all have in store for 2023 for this year?
It's not really planned yet.
Yeah.
We just kind of, it's really hard to plan because you never know what's going to happen in this industry.
Yeah.
It's not like we have a venue where we can plan ahead and say A, B, and C, we're going to do this year and plan around those days. It's, something pops up and we're like, that's a wonderful idea. Let's promote it.
Yeah.
Like, I mentioned Total Deathcore.
Mm-hmm.
Total Deathcore has Total Death Fest coming up in April 7th and April 8th.
Okay.
And that's going to be in Spartansburg, North Carolina. I believe that's the town.
Okay.
I'll have to look it up. But there's a great group of bands they've got coming out. We actually have one band from Springfield, Missouri, Abadonia.
Yep.
They're going to
playing
be
at
out.
Cabana.
Yeah, and they're going to be out there as well. So,
I think that's July 30th. They're coming out to the Cabana.
okay.
Yeah. Miracle that
Shout
I
out
remember
to
this.
Abadonia and everything they're dealing with right now. I don't know if you follow Brennan and Demi, but Demi was involved in a head-on collision.
Yeah.
I believe it was right before Christmas, and has been in the hospital since.
Yeah.
Does that not bring back memories of
Broke
last
both
year?
of her legs. I think she messed up her wrist, head trauma, all kinds of stuff. She was able to stand. I think it was yesterday or the day before. She was able to stand and give Brendan a hug.
That's good.
Posted on Facebook, and it
That's
was super
good.
emotional.
Yeah.
I don't really know Demi that well. I just added her on Facebook, but Brendan I've been talking to for a little while, and we've been supporting them so much through the last couple weeks since we kind of found out about the accident and stuff like that. And
That's awesome.
they're wonderful people. They're so thankful. So yeah,
It's hard telling where you guys will go with 2023 because, like I said, it's anything can happen.
right. Yeah. So yeah, to get back to it,
Yeah.
that's exactly it though. It just something pops up. Like any competitions that we have or anything like that, it pops up in my head. I ask a few people, "Hey, do you want to do something with this?" And they either say yay or nay, and then we run with it. That's kind of how we got started. It was two guys going back and forth. Well, I'm the better, but they're messing around. I'm the better vocalist. No, I'm the better vocalist. So we started the Michigan Metal Vocal Competition,
Yeah.
and we had 14 bands, and that really got us going, and that's where a lot of our initial following came from.
Yeah.
It's from that.
All right, what about you, Zelda? Got anything big happening? Other than your interviews, right?
Yeah.
Do you know who you have lined up for any of your interviews this upcoming?
Cheat sheet.
Yep.
Cheat sheet.
I have one of those myself.
Well, we got Lifeline.
Of course.
We've got Envision.
Yeah, we still interview them.
Sticky's Cabana.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And that's all we have for the moment.
Yeah, you'll get more.
Final Confession. Mm-hmm. We're going to be interviewing Final Confession out of
I
Michigan.
thought that was a question. No, I'm not doing it.
Decimate,
Yeah.
which is going to be out at the Cabana as well.
Yep, they're going to be out July 7th.
Yeah. So
I'm
she's
glad
going to
you can
interview
remember all those
Decimate.
dates.
It's that photographic memory.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. That's
Yeah.
why I have my...
I have one of them too,
Yeah. But yeah, we're booked for... Between me and her, we're booked until
June.
June 8th.
that's awesome. You got a long time, a lot of different things
And
going on.
We've been booked until June 8th since September.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, let's switch this around a little bit. You got some questions for us that you've been wanting to ask?
How do you prefer your nachos?
How do you like your nachos, Topher?
Lots of cheese.
Yeah?
All kinds of cheese.
Yeah?
But I don't do the jalapenos on
Yeah.
a steak.
I know, I like the cheese. I like a lot of cheese, too.
Yeah.
But I'm more of a queso fan. And so, queso on top of it. I like chicken. And I like beans, damn it, because...
You do know that queso is cheese in Mexican, right?
It is. And I like beans. And the reason I like beans is...
That's the only way he's musical.
Yeah, I am very musical that way. And nobody for the next couple days wants to be around me, so I get my solitude. Yeah. You know.
Self-imposed solitary confinement.
It is. I do like jalapenos. And sometimes a little hotter than that. Of course, with the beans causes another issue with the hot. So, I mean, yeah. But yeah, got another one for us?
Well, let's talk about. Do you remember Orion Stevens from In Dying Arms?
Mhm.
How does he prepare his nachos?
He likes breakfast nachos.
Breakfast nachos.
Breakfast nachos.
With chorizo and sausage. Well,
The first thing
chorizo
that came
is-
to mind was biscuits and gravy, so I'm thinking gravy and sausage on top of my nachos. And I may have to try it.
Well, he does chorizo and eggs and cheese and
Chips.
the chips.
So
Is it-
breakfast burrito on chips.
I may have
Yeah,
to try
that's
that.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I could do that.
We still haven't tried it yet.
Can we have it tonight? I want to try it tonight.
I'll be at work tonight.
I know.
She knows. That's why
He wants you to try it. She wants you to
Oh, you
try
want
it
me to
in
make
the
it
kitchen
at
at
work?
work.
Well, I don't have the breakfast stuff to make it at work.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to bring him some chorizo and some scrambled eggs and some.
So we'll have to put you to work first, washing dishes.
Yeah.
I always do it. It's
Yeah.
fun.
She loves going in the back and helping me wash the dishes. Well, she likes pulling down the.
Oh yeah.
the spray your head,
Well, no, when you
Oh,
spray
the
them
door?
up and you put them in, and I don't know what it's called.
closing the
dishwasher.
door
It's
to
like
the
the
dishwasher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your other favorite question you like to ask in your interviews?
Who would win in a fight against a full-size grizzly bear and a full-size silverback gorilla?
Oh,
So I've thought about this over and over from watching your all's.
see, you have the advantage.
I do.
Here.
I do have the.
And he
advantage
probably
on
knows the
this.
fun facts.
I
by
do.
heart.
I know all the facts on them already.
Then he can say it today.
So okay, here's just some facts. Silverback stands about 6 foot tall, 6 to 7 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
Weighs about between 400 to 600 pounds.
Mhm.
A lot of muscle.
Yeah.
A lot of muscle. They're all
Opposable-
solid muscle mass.
opposable thumbs.
Opposable thumbs. Yeah.
And they're intelligent.
Very. Yeah. They're kind of like Sticky here. You know. Yeah.
He's got the muscle mass under
yeah.
the clothing.
Yeah.
You know, I've got the keg hidden under.
It's like I got a 6-pack, but it's covered by my keg.
Yep, that's what happens. And then the grizzly bear, if they stand on 2 legs, I think they're like 8 to 9 feet tall.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they can weigh up to 800 to 1,000 pounds.
Mhm.
And they have the claws and the teeth. You know.
How long are the claws?
Oh, they're huge, 3-4 inches long.
3 to 4 inches long.
Yeah, see, I watched your all stuff enough. Yeah. But yeah, so that's where that goes. So use that to kind of answer your question. And if it were me, you know, I would have to say the grizzly bear would win. And them claws, them teeth, I think they go right through the muscle on one there. I don't know, but if he gets a hold of you, I've always wanted
If
to.
he gets a hold of you, see, that's
Yeah.
where I think the silverback has kind of the advantage.
Yeah.
Is the thought processes that he's probably going through,
Yeah, he
the
can
intelligence.
bounce around a lot better,
Right.
and Yeah.
I think
The
we need
bear's
to
kind
look
of
up
slow. I could see the gorilla.
how thick the hide is on the gorilla compared. Well, Grizzly is probably not as thick as a gorilla.
Gorilla.
Yeah.
I've always thought about hunting grizzly bears, so I'd never thought about silverback though. That scares
It's
me.
like
It almost
Grandpappy
terrifies
always
me.
says, though, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Number one question we always get is where are they fighting at?
Yes.
And she likes to put them in the city.
In the
Do
city?
you know that?
No, kind of like King Kong and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. In the city. Yeah, the gorilla would
Changes
definitely
the
have the
scenario.
advantage because he could bounce up, buildings and stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
The bear wouldn't have any trees to climb up.
If
or-
he did, they'd be piddly little things.
Yeah.
'Cause, most cities don't have trees worth anything. It's concrete jungle. Yeah,
Good question.
good question. Yeah,
Super job.
there you go. You got any more for us? No?
A lot of her questions are real simple,
Yeah,
but people love them
yeah,
so much.
yeah.
You know, what's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
What's your favorite video game? What's your favorite
Or
book?
board game. I
Or
changed it
board
to board
game.
game or video game.
Yeah, because not everybody plays video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've listened to a lot of them. That's great. I usually get my 2 cents sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of her new favorite questions we came up with is,
What kind of cheese do you like?
what kind of cheese do you like? What's your favorite kind of cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese.
As long as it's not Limburger or blue.
I like blue. I like
Yeah.
blue. But I would have to say, I like that brie cheese real good too.
Yeah, it melts real well
Yeah.
too.
Brie. I like stinky cheese though too.
Stinky cheese. That's
I
great.
like.
Yeah, he
I like
liked brie cheese so much he named one of his daughters after it.
I did. Yeah.
The new one she's got, new question we came up with, comes out of a song that's really popular right now.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yep.
What's that?
Do you remember the question?
No, I have to read it.
I'm
'cause
trying to remember it as well. It was, what is your favorite part of the song The Summoning by Sleep Token, and why is it the last minute and a half?
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember.
So if you haven't heard that song yet,
I
so what
haven't
it,
heard of the band.
so Sleep
Sleep
Token,
Token?
they're like a metal band, but it's like a really soft metal band. There's a lot of clean vocals, but they incorporate the screaming. It's very instrumental, very melodical. But in this particular song, it starts out slow, gets heavy, slow, gets heavy, and then it goes into the instrumentals. And when you're expecting a breakdown, they put in this funky beat, and it is just funky.
Yeah.
It's completely different. It comes at you completely
You'll
unexpected.
have to send me that in Messenger so I can
I
check
will.
them out. That sounds right up my alley.
Yeah, but yeah, the rest of their music is just I don't know. It's relaxing to listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love Sleep Token.
Well, there you go.
But yeah,
Yeah. Well, we're gonna kind of wrap this little thing up here. You guys got some contact info, shout outs, anything like that?
sure. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. We have TikTok. We don't really
We
post
did-
anything on the
yeah,
TikTok.
We didn't do it on Zelda's World of Music.
Yeah, Zelda's World doesn't have a TikTok yet. But yeah, we've got TikTok, but we don't have a whole lot of stuff on there. But we go in and comment and find new bands and stuff that way. We've got a YouTube channel, Ghost Media Entertainment. Just search Ghost Media Entertainment and you'll be able to find us anywhere. We are working on a website. We have very little merch. We're going to plan on...
Are you still making hats?
Well, Mommy made this for me.
Oh.
But if you like the hat, we definitely can produce some hats.
I want to
Yeah.
get a hat.
For sure.
Yeah, hats are.
I've got
a
one
big
of the T-shirts.
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah.
We'll probably just reprint the old T-shirts because they're popular. People love them. So
The
Yeah.
Ghost Media.
Ghost Media. It says Ghost Media Entertainment on the
And
front,
then-
and then it says support local music on the back.
Which we absolutely do.
100%.
For sure. And
Yeah.
then Zelda's World of Music. She's on Facebook. Like we said earlier, it's not really active right now. We haven't been really doing a whole lot with it, but we will.
Yeah.
Here shortly. She's got one interview on YouTube right now, Zelda's World of Music,
Which one?
and we're gonna keep. I think it's Burn the Grave
Yeah,
was the name of the band.
I think.
But yeah, we did a lot of shout outs
Little
in here. So
entrepreneur going on there.
I'm telling you.
I mean, you got to start them young. She's 9 years old.
She's got to do something.
She loves doing this. So
That's
why
awesome.
not? Why
That's
not support
awesome.
her? You know.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Dustin, Zelda, definitely appreciate y'all coming on and telling us, everything about Ghost Media and Zelda's world of music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, folks, you guys heard where to, get a hold of them and everything. Please do.
And now, a word from one of our sponsors. Show Me Guitars is your only full-service, locally owned music shop with a full retail showroom offering all the top-name brands for guitar, bass, and amplification. They offer the highest quality instruments with the lowest possible pricing. And don't forget, Show Me Guitars also has your favorite accessories and add-ons, including an entire effects pedal section. Not interested in new? Not a problem. Show Me Guitars has plenty of used items to choose from. They are also happy to take your old trade-in to get you into something new. And here's the kicker. Show Me Guitars has a Fender certified repair shop for guitars and amplifiers. With over 20 years of experience, Show Me Guitars is here to help. Call them at 573-442-9141 or stop by at 3906 Peachtree Drive in Columbia, Missouri, 65203 on the south side.
Hey, welcome back, folks. It's Chris here, Sticky, with Sticky's Cabana. Sitting here today with Ben from Show Me Guitars. Ben, if you don't mind, introduce yourself and tell us, a little bit about Show Me Guitars.
Absolutely. My name's Ben. Been in town quite a while. Started a shop downtown about 24 years ago. Just been going ever since, expanding, growing, doing more stuff. Out here south of town now, and we're swamped. We're as busy as we can be, doing all sorts of repairs and lessons and trading and selling and buying and whatever, man. We're always working to get people into musical instruments and help them learn songs and all that kind of stuff.
Well, there you go. Well, the good thing is about it today, Mr. Topher over here.
Yes, sir.
He's a musician himself, so that's
Right.
why I was like, we got to get him involved in this one.
You betcha. Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Well, like I always say, I'm not really a guitar player. I've just been fiddling with it since I was 12 years old.
Yeah, I fiddled.
Yeah. And then there's fiddlers who, do the other, right?
Yep.
The picking. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. One big question that we ask everybody with the two sponsors, yourself
Yes.
and Ghost Media.
Right.
We asked, why did you all decide to sponsor us?
So I've been in the music industry, I guess, in Columbia for a long time, and I've seen stuff come and go. I've been in bands, when I was younger, trying to find a place to play. And I think what you're doing is fantastic because you're offering a place for people to come out and play. You're offering a place for people to come watch all these people and all these groups and all these musicians that don't have a place to do that.
Yep.
And so, I'm all for that. It can't be that when a band or a musician tries to go out and show their work, that the venues go, well, we don't want to hear it. We don't care.
Yeah.
That's what I like. You guys care, and you're growing, and you're trying to build it, and you feel this need for all these people that need a place to play. I love it, man.
It is. Yeah, and that's kind of like the same story along the same lines on why we actually started the Cabana. So a lot of people know I own a record label as well.
Yeah.
And I had problems with the bands that were associated with me getting into local venues around here.
Absolutely.
And, we said, screw it, kicked the door open and said, let's do this ourselves.
Yep.
Because we saw that happening, too. They kind of monopolized on it. How's a band supposed to grow unless they can play?
Well, and they can't get better unless they can play live.
Yeah.
If you can't play live, you're stuck.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
There is. Yeah, for sure. There. So you've seen the patrons, quite a bit. The uptick that we've got. You think we're going to continue to see that growth?
There's no doubt in my mind that you're going to get all you can handle, man.
I think this year will be the test.
Yeah.
I do think so. We've got about a 280, 300 person capacity out there.
Yeah.
Almost filled it last year with one show. I would not be surprised if we touch that number several times this year.
I think there's no doubt that you're going to get there. I think you're going to have it a couple of times, and I might have to start another band just so I can come out and play.
Bring it on, please.
I mean, we do solo, duos,
Right.
acoustic, electric. I mean, what was the biggest band we had out there? That was
9-piece.
Garage Mahal, wasn't it?
Garage Mahal, 9-piece blues band.
I know those
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, that was massive out there. 9-piece, you can imagine.
On our little...
Yeah, well.
what
Did
is
they
it?
all get on the stage together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah.
All of them were up there, and it's... What's that stage? 16
by
15?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brand new deck last year, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Had to be done.
Right.
Yeah. It's kind of looking like a trampoline by the end of the first season. It was pretty rough shape.
That's all right. That means you're getting some use out of it.
Yeah. We did what first season 72 shows. Last season last year 92.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you.
And then this
That's
year
great.
we're sitting at right at about 80 right now for the season. I think we're just going to hold it right there because we cut out our Sundays, we cut out Thursdays. We're going to only Friday, Saturday. It's beer crowd anyway on Fridays. Everybody's off work.
And we don't have to shut down early on Thursdays.
No.
Well, we do have the one Thursday show.
Yeah, if we do, we have a rave for 420.
Oh. You sure about that, Stick?
You know, my name is Sticky.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, one question it's kind of a funny question that we get. We have a patron that asked this one. How come you can go to the store and you can purchase 100 bag of fish sticks, but you cannot purchase 100 count of mozzarella sticks?
Yeah, I think. Cheese is precious.
It is.
You gotta dole it out much slower. I don't know. That's really interesting. I never knew that. Now it makes me want to go check it out. And if I find,
holler at us.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to come back on and say, look what I found.
we may all be plugged for a week afterwards, but that's
Right.
fine. That's fine.
I don't know.
Hey,
That's a very,
I'd
very
rather
good
have the
question.
mozzarella than MRE cheese.
You're not kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
no doubt
goodness.
about that.
Yeah. And we have our contest going this year.
Yes,
with,
we do.
I don't know if you heard about the contest.
I did not. Tell me what's going on.
Guess the MOS.
Guess the MOS of the 4 individuals that are associated with the Cabana. 3 of us are owners.
Right.
That were in the service.
Right.
And so guess what our job titles were.
Oh, boy.
And we gave in the first episode we gave those job titles. Google is your best friend.
Yeah.
See, it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Or
What do I win?
USArmy.com.
VIP access to every show this year, except for
The
benefits and fundraiser.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. All right.
Yeah, so VIP, you can come to every show.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's great. Free. Yeah.
Free's good.
Yeah, free is always good. Well, so if you don't mind, plug, show me guitars here.
Sure. So
yeah.
it's pretty interesting that you were talking about, that you saw a niche and a need for having a venue that accommodated these people that didn't have anywhere to play. And that's almost exactly how I started. When I moved here and was in school, I saw that the shops really weren't catering to the individual. They were just doing this is what we got, this is what it costs, you pay the money and we give you the goods.
Yeah.
There was no real service, I felt like, and I got disappointed. So on a whim, I started this guitar thing, and it just kept growing and growing and growing.
Yeah.
And it's just, I love it, man. I love what I do. Every day I come to work, I don't ever miss. It's just fantastic. Like I said, we do amp repair, guitar repair, restringing. We do lessons. We buy, we sell, we trade. I am not scared to do anything involved with guitars, man. I'm all about it. And so I just feel like it's a down home shop where, all the people that work here are musicians. So we kind of feel like we're in touch with what's going on, and thus being a sponsor for you guys, because
we definitely appreciate that.
Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah, very much so. And we've got a new way to kind of, I think this year coming up, to get all the sponsors that we do have with those banners up and everything, to where to be more visible throughout the season. Not block the stage. You know, when people are on stage, you know, they're up there. And we had it last year and it worked, but we're going to improve.
Very good.
We're going to improve. You have anything you would like to add?
I just look around this store. I mean, I have gas.
Yeah.
And not in a bad way. It's gear acquisition syndrome.
Yeah.
And I just look around here at the tellies and the strats and the double cuts and the LPs and I mean, and then you've got all the amps and there's pieces and parts. And you know, that's when I know I'm in a good shop is when you see the work.
It's a working store, man. I do a lot of work up front because I like to be where everything's going on. I don't like to be hidden in the back. I want to know. I want to see people when they come in, and thanks, man. I appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
I mean, this is like home to me. This is, you know, you go to the big box stores, and those guys, if they're not selling on commission, they're trying to get you to buy the highest price equipment that they got in the shop. But you walk in here, and you've got the entire spectrum.
We do.
You know, you've got the mainline Fender, you've got the Squire. What else have I seen in here? The Epiphone to the full-blown Gibson, Washburns, Ibanez. One hanging on the wall here. There's nothing on the headstock, so
we have a little bit of everything.
A little, and
that's the way I like it.
From modern, your what is that? Hardcore. This one right here behind Sticky.
That is a Laney.
Okay.
That's a Laney amp, and we have a Hughes and Kettner. We've got an old Kalamazoo. We've got a Carbon. We've got an Ampeg. We've got a Mesa Boogie. We've got a little bit of everything.
And it's through the ages because that Ampeg is what?
1962.
60. I was going to say late 50s, early 60s. Yeah. The Kalamazoo, I know that's got to be a vintage piece of equipment.
Same
there.
era, 60s.
Yeah.
And then Carbon there, that looks like a mid 90s.
Very good.
Yeah.
And the H&K and the Laney, you know, very modern, high gain equipment.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's candy store. It's a candy store.
It is. And no matter what you're playing, be it folk, acoustic, electric, hardcore, metal,
country.
Here you go. Yeah, country. Don't want to leave those guys out.
No.
Because they've got an awesome line of acoustics out there in the shop.
Yeah.
And this beautiful Taylor right here behind me.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
A little bit of something for everybody.
Absolutely. That's the way it's supposed to be. Well, Ben, definitely appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, we look forward to see what this year brings.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see how well you do.
Oh, me neither. Me neither, I'm telling you.
Very good.
Well, folks, look for us next week. Till then.
Cheese.